Hello, good morning all. Am I audible? So today is the Panda's last day, and today only we are going to start the introduction of matplotlib, right? So let's go for the covering last point of the coding that we are doing, because conversion is the only thing that we have to do now, right? So let's check out till the last day. I think last Friday, I have updated all the data, documents, PDF files, PPTs. So please once again go through that, get to know about whole work. Now I'm sharing screen here. So in the last session, we have discussed about um, label encoding, right? So we have done the label encoding with the data set of which data set we have taken in the label. I will check once again. Label encoding and PPT I will share first. Where did you share the PPT portal? Sunita ma'am, please check out the portal website. So I think there you will get an PDF files, PPT as well. So today's last session is most important, because in this session you will get so much content, important content. See, label encoding we have done. Only point is remaining that one hot encoding, right? This is one hot encoding, and one hot encoding we have some interesting coding as well. So this is a little bit tricky, but you will get to understand. And next one, we have to work with dummy variables. Okay, dummy variables is nothing but you have to pass what values. Okay, and there we have the one data set, Titanic data set we are using here, and here we are using another one, is different data set. So both things are different. First we do for one hot encoding, and second we go for the dummy variables. Okay, and label encoding already we have done. That is a random values we can pass that particular that categories. Okay, so let's go for that. I'm just closing PPT here. I'm going to do a practical on it. Means one hot encoding and dummy variables. Okay, only PPT. Yeah, label encoding I think we have done previously. Okay, so label encoding is not done. Okay, I'll go for the label encoding first, and then we go for step by step. Three content we are going to take. Don't worry about it. So yeah, Jupyter on notebook only you have question I am getting here, that is why label encoder works fine sometime, but inverse doesn't have to go to the new Python notebook. No, it works easily. Sometimes um, if you made a changes after the encoding, that time definitely you'll get a problem. Yes. Why? Because you have to maintain your process that time. But let's we check out the whole process first, and then we go for next one. Okay. So import pandas. These are libraries are important as a PD. Okay. Import numpy as a NP. See, if we save, then only we can. Yes, yes, you have to save it. So data set. So label encoding purpose, I'm using one different data set. So I'm adding here two data sets. So let's check out if it is works or not. Because I'm trying to take first two data sets, two different data sets. So which is compatible to us, that data set we are going to work on, right? So that is, I'm taking two data sets here, Titanic data and house data. So for the Titanic data, I'm just taking here pd dot read csv. So here I'm just passing the path of that file. Mhm. Okay, house data and Titanic data. So pd dot read csv, pd dot read csv. Then let's go for file names. So first is an house. Here is an Titanic. And the file name is Titanic. Instead of concat, what was the option to combine? Concat is used for that. If suppose concat is one, I think concat is a method. No, you can use, I think, plus sign as well. That is also a concat, right? House data. See, this is our house data. Source. Uh, Wait, I will check that house price. I'll check the path as well. House price dataset. Yeah, I will. First, you know what? Actually, I have to check our data set is in Kaggle data set is in same or not, because if you guys are using this one, both should be the same. Let's check out first. These are the similar or not. House price. Yeah, I think this is same every time I'm taking it. House price too. I think those guys having this one. Wait, if it is easy to share the file through the chat now, check out. Oh, sorry, actually, it's not possible. Wait. I think I have to share through um, portal. Else, wait, I'll ask with the discuss with the team. How to share. Okay, we'll discuss about it. I will share definitely. Till then, I will explain these files as well as the Python, this Titanic data as well. Yeah. So this is Titanic data is nothing but those are survived peoples, those not survived peoples. Right here, how many peoples are present there, and passenger ID survived or not. Zero is not survived. One is survived. Passenger class, first, third, name, sex, age, and I don't know actually what is the name of this. Tickets, fare, and cabin. Means so many columns are present there related with the Titanic data. Okay, and this is nothing but house data. So house data is belongs to that particular owner, dealer, and builder. So do you know that there we have the three categories in the house price, means posted by the people, right? So we are going to use the three techniques on this one. So I will use simultaneously, so which work is easy to implement, right? So let's go forward. Maybe Titanic data you will get here easy. Yes, we have Titanic data set. So this file I'm sharing means this link I'm sharing to you. Okay, got it?
कैसे कैसे करता है तो आप देख बात
I think path is not actually I'm not getting. This is not the prediction data set that we want. But if suppose I have to pass that path into Drive and you have to download that, this is the thing that I have to do. Is it correct? Okay, give me a minute. I will try. Give me a minute. Yes. Now download it. Okay. You got the path. Everyone. Yeah, you just have to click download it, and after downloading, store into the particular location and copy the path. Actually, what I have done, I got some questions related with the people are thinking about how to no copy, do not go for the copy and paste. Download it. That I'm just sharing for the downloading purpose and that. So store into the particular location, suppose C drive, D drive, and take a path of that file. I have shared into that particular location. So check out, this is my path and this is last one. Okay, so this is the easiest work that you can do. Now, first, I will go for the one hot encoding. Second, label, sorry, second dummy variables. Third, label encoding. Okay, so these are the three topics we have to cover up today, and today only we have to complete this task. So one hot encoding, just everyone please see the screen here. So I'm using house data, right? I'm using house data. So this is my house data, and yeah, everyone is there, yes or no? Great. So one hot encoder. So this is a second attempt to convert your data into using one hot encoder function. So I will tell you how it is and how to use. See, one hot encoder applies on converting purpose. See, encoding means converting. So that the same thing that we have done in the label encoding as well. But this is one hot encoding concept is a different means here we have the column transforming concept, right? Column transformer concept. The way we have seen into PPT. Wait, I will tell you. See, I want to apply one hot encoding on the owners, dealers, and builders because here we have the three categories. No, so how do I check? How do I check how many categories are present here? So let's first check out how many categories are present here. So I'm using, see, posted by. So directly I will use here this one. Okay, and house underscore data, into that I'll use posted by dot unique, right? So this unique function gives you how many values are present there. But now just check out, if suppose there is a null value in between the columns, in between the values, then definitely you will get another one value here. So null values is also a category. If suppose if you have into that, but here we don't have null values in that column. So do not get a think about if suppose what will happen when there is a null value. This is considered as a categories or not. If there is a null value, he is considering all the means null values. If suppose there is a dash or there is an a b c d something, so just think on it. Now the point is, see, first you have to apply sklearn. See what I'm saying? Sklearn dot compose. See, compose. So I'm using different packages here. Okay, that is from the sklearn only. So you have to use here from sklearn. So now we are doing. here, one hot encoding. Yeah. Okay. sklearn. Compose is my package for the sklearn. So you can do here for, in the column transformation purpose. Vectors and matrix we already use x-axis, y-axis. There is in the 10th, 9th class in the maths we have seen uh, vectors and matrices. So compose is used for the transformation purpose. Okay. In that compose we have a one class that is column transformer. COLUMNS column transformer. Okay, column transformer. So check out once there. I have to pass column transformer here. So this column transformer, that this is a class that present into the compose, and compose is my package that present into the sklearn library. Okay, sklearn is a Python library that is used for scientific data analysis, mathematical data analysis, as well as algorithmic defined. So algorithmic, those are the mathematical things are there that will be present into sklearn. sklearn is the second name is that scikit-learn, scientific data analysis purpose. Okay. So from another one I'm using that is sklearn dot pre-processing. So the pre-processing libraries, like suppose if you want to use um, label encoder, if you want to use, suppose if we are going to work on the data cleaning side. So last pandas also, pandas contents also we are having into the sklearn. So pre-processing is a data cleaning purpose. Okay, then we have so many libraries that we are going to cover up into machine learning. Okay, so when we go for the machine learning, definitely we'll get to know the sklearn work, how much important it is. Okay, and now I'm using here import one hot encoder. Okay, one hot encoder. So there we have added two packages. How many? Two packages. Yeah, built in with the Python. Yes, sir. So you know what built in means? If suppose if you have used already Anaconda and already installed, then sklearn already you will get into Anaconda only. But sometimes you have to do update side by side. If suppose if you don't have a Anaconda, you should go with the pip sklearn install sklearn. And if you have Anaconda, then you will get directly from this one. See, you should have to go like this one. Install sklearn in Anaconda, because most of the people they have Anaconda. So I will just want to share this one. See this one. So I'm copying this path into the chat, and see you will get this one. Conda install dash c Anaconda scikit-learn. Okay, you have to copy this one and paste it down. If you don't have that, but maximum people they will get through the Anaconda only. Okay. Now here we have the one hot encoder conversion purpose. One hot encoder is my class to convert a values, and column transform is used for transforming the columns. Means whatever the values we are going to convert, no, that will be become a columns. So I will show you how it processes. Okay, compose and pre-processing. Now the way I have applied two packages, that is in compose and pre-processing. Okay, let's go for the next one, that is here. I will close this one now. Okay, now I'm going to create one object. So what purpose? CT is equals to column transformer. So first I will represent the code and then I'm going to explain you all. So better to pass all the code, and then we'll go for transformers. Transformer. Okay, into the bracket. Transformer is used for transforming purpose that columns and means whichever the labels we have converted, we changed that purpose. Okay, equals to I have to pass here in that bracket. I have to pass, okay, bracket transformers, and then you have to pass here bracket encoder. Okay, this is my encoding purpose I'm using here, and now you will get that method. Which one? One hot encoder. One. Which method? This one. This. Okay. One hot encoder. And see, I'm making just difference here, comma. You know what actually what I'm to do? On which column you are going to apply? This is my zeroth column, right? So you have to pass here zeroth column. So I will explain you. Don't worry about it. I will explain you. And then that's it. The code is here completed. Now only thing that you have to do, reminder is equals to, spell is correct, reminder is equals to pass, reminder is equals to pass. So I'll tell you what it is. Don't worry. Now the point is, you are using house data dot head, right? So house data is your file name. So you have to pass here that particular column. First, I'm just passing house underscore data, right? Equals to, see what I'm doing. House data equals to, the only thing you have to do here, np dot array. See, why np dot array? Whatever the changes that we are going to make into that particular column, that will be goes to the np dot array. And I'm passing here my object, that column transformer is my class, and that I'm creating into the, you can say that variable as well, because I'm taking here as a variable, because whatever the changes made into this one, this line, that will be stored into the ct. But ct dot, don't worry, first I will explain, represent the code, and then I will go for the explanation purpose. But side by side I'm just trying to explain this one easy. It will be easy for you. Transform, and then I'm just passing house see why I'm taking np and all, I will tell you now. The way I'm using the two classes here, the first is an column transformer. Why? Because we are applying labeling, means one hot encoding on zeroth column, no? So this is my zeroth column. On which data set? House data set. So this is my structure I have made first. I have to make first. Okay. Once I made this one, I have to pass my data to the ct. So here what I have done, house data is equals to np dot array and ct dot fit transform house data. So whatever the data I'm passing through the this fit transform, that is house data. So house data will go through the ct, okay, ct and np dot transform. So np dot transform, np dot array is a secondary thing. The first thing is that my ct dot fit transform, he will go to the ct here, and city's work, city will take all the data and find out the who is there that we are going to apply the one hot encoding, that is zeroth column. So he will take only zeroth column here, make a changes, means he applies encoder one hot encoding method, okay, and back to the city. But he is not giving you only the data of conversion is giving you all the data of, means not only this data, he will give you all the data because remainder pass through. So remaining data will pass through with the conversion of data, right? So this is my index, so that I'm passing here 0. So once he transform all the data into CT, that comes into here np.array. Why? Because we have converted your string data into the numeric. That is why np.array we have taken, right? And that will be stored into the same column. So if I execute this one, check out pass, wait. So yeah. So now check out. See the first row, first 3 row. Check out. The first 3 rows are converted. Okay. So that purpose, what I have to do here. Wait. Do you know how to use iloc? Anyone? How to use iloc? This is correct. I'm taking first 6 columns only. Hmm. Why array object has not profile? When data is converted, I'll use lock. Mhm. Actually, what happens here? Your data is converted here, but on the basis of 0, means one hot encoding gives you to 0 and 1 only, right? So what he has done, the 3 categories are converted into the columns, means owner, dealer, and builder. If suppose here we have the owner, no, so just consider as a, this is owners, this is dealers, and this is builders. See what I'm saying? But I will do one zoom here. See how many unique values were there, all the those 3 particular owner builder. Yes. So he makes that categories as a column. Okay. So first 3 columns. So column transformer make, whenever he converts any data, that will be passed through the first position of the data set. Means this is my 0th position, this is my 1, this is my second position, right? So 1.0 is my, just consider as a, this is owner. Second thing is a dealer, this is my dealers, and third one is an, who is that? Owner. Just think about it. If suppose owner is coming, owner is in there, that there is a pass in 1, others are 0, 0. There is an, suppose, dealer 1, 0, 0. Then there will be have once again owner. Owner is having 1, others are columns are 0, 0. So this is a become a columns, means categories are become a columns, but on the basis of what? Binary encoding, means 0 and 1. Where is showing 77? These are the other data, no? These are the others data. See, these are the data. So middle columns are not showing because we have so many columns, no? If you want to check that, wait, I will show you one thing. Now you will get to know about what it is. Wait, because it's not visible, no, properly. So that you guys are thinking about this one. First of all, you know what I have to do here. X is equals to so your X is nothing but now this much, because I have removed some columns here, sliced down through the ILOC. So let's check out. So should I remove more than, so I'll take here 4 only. Okay, so 4. And if I apply on this one, now check out. See, see how many columns are now we are having? These 3 columns, and this column is gone, and that convert, these categories are converted into the what? Binary. Okay, so this is 002 is nothing but your this under construction RARA and BHK number, and this is nothing but your categories. This is my one is nothing but owner, this is dealer, and this is a builder, because builder we have rare case, right? Maximum rarely we have builders. But now check out this one. Are you getting my point here? How to convert your string data into numeric using what? Using one hot encoding. This is random encoding. No, this is random encoding means, yes, you can say random encoding because one hot encoding we are using. But maximum time, if you think about random encoding, I will suggest you to go for the label encoding concept. Here, the third one. This is our column transformation. This is our one hot encoding. Why? Because one hot encoding maximum time used into the binary classification purpose. Suppose in the interview sessions, they will ask, suppose how to do a label encoding. So you have to tell them, there we have the categories like a multi-classification and binary classification. If you want to go for the binary classification, you have to choose that who is one hot encoding. Okay, and the multi-classification purpose, I will give you that suggestion is that is label encoding, that I'm going to tell you in the end of this session. So once we cover this one. Yeah, binary include only 0 and 1, but you can use that into the multi-categorial as well. Why? Because here we also have dealers, builders, and another one who is that owners, right? But now what happens? 3 categories having 3 columns, but binary is doing his work like if suppose owner is there, he is passing 1 and others are 0, 0. If suppose this column is belongs to dealer, then he is passing 1, others are 0, 0. Are you getting my point here? Actually, you have to pass the columns as well. If suppose if I'm trying to go for another one column, any another column that we have here. See, BHK is there, right? BHK is there. BHK is also categorical data. See, here also we have the BHK and RK, right? So in this data set also, if you want to use, I will copy this one, right? Same code I'm just applying on this one. So can you tell me, first I will slice down the data. Why? Because the columns are heavy. So for understanding purpose, now I'm taking only some of the columns here. So I'll take here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 2 to 6. RERA to square feet, we have data. Okay, RERA to square feet. And let me know what is the column number here we have in this data set. We are applying on this BHK or RK. So which one is this one? 0, 1, 2. Are you getting? So I'm passing here 2, second column. So concept is 3, same. And have to pass here house. Just give me a minute, Rahul. I will explain you. Mhm. Yeah, 5 columns are there. 5 columns means 1, 2, and 3. And these BHKs become a BHK and RK become a 2 columns. So 3 plus 2, that is in 5 columns. Now just see house. So house is giving you where there is an, so it's not visible properly here, but this is a 1, this is 0, 0, 2. This is 1, 0. These are the first 2 columns that BHK and RK purpose, and 0, 2, and 1.3. So this is, yeah, here we have this one. Square feet column is this one, this column. This is my square feet column. And this BHK number column, that is this one. Okay. Actually, do not worry about it because only columns will encode till second column or only column. Only one, that only second column only. You cannot encoding other columns. The only second column. See here, all the data we have same, not any changes we have. It looks like in NP format, but it's same. And this is also a first column, but our BHK RK column is converted, and here we have the two categories, that is an BHK and RK, and that is converted. And see, first attempt BHK is there, no, he has given one. See, this is one, one, one. Maximum time we have the one, no, that is why he has given the one, 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 right? But we have the pass through. Pass through is giving you when you apply on the second column, others data also pass through with that, means after conversion. This is after conversion. Remainder is equals to pass. So all the data will goes through with that. Okay. So you should check out. Yeah, 1 for BHK and 0 for RK. Here, these values are we are providing randomly. Means your class itself taking that BHK as a 1 and RK as a 0. You are not passing yourself. Is it correct, everyone? If suppose if you are passing 10 categories only, he is taking randomly value assigning. Yeah, you have to do. Don't worry about it. In coming sessions also, if you middle of that, if you are asking some question related with the past data, past sessions, I will give you answer. Don't worry about it. You have to do revision on this. Do the exercise on it. Okay. Second one, I'm going to use second category. That is, I'm using once again here map function. See, the question from the, so owner is 0, builder is 1, and dealer is 3. Not like that actually. Not the position like that. Position shows like a 0, 1, 2, 1, 0, 1. No, no, no. See, Rahul. Rahul. I got your confusion here. See, here we have the owner, dealer, owner. It's not like that. You are saying like means he's also getting that, he's also getting that. Actually, because of one hot encoding, these categories are become a owner, dealer, and owner. Okay, so just think about, I'm just making here. See, builder, these columns are become like this: builder, dealer, and owner. Okay, so whenever your data is belongs to owner, then that time the builder is 0, dealer is 0, owner is 1. Suppose second row is belongs to builder, then he is passing 1 here, dealer is 0, owner is 0. Suppose third row is belongs to with the dealer, then this is 0, this is 1, and this is 0. Now what the point? Actually, maximum people now get it easily. So it depends. So one hot encoding means, so how many of categories are there? It doesn't matter. Suppose 10, 15, 30 categories are there. That categories are become a columns. Will it go alphabetically or random? No, 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 randomly. Means you cannot say like it's like how many categories are present there. No, suppose check out here. See, this column is going through with the owners. So one hot encoding think about only that category, means that row category only. Suppose this row category belongs to owner, they have to pass only 1 there. Others are 0, 0, 0. If suppose dealer is there, he has to pass only 1 there. Others are 0. So you cannot say that 1 is nothing but owner, 0 is nothing but dealer. Now got the point? This will help you. This will help you. Okay, this will help you. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So now I'm going to discuss about map function, and that map function purpose I'm taking Titanic data. See, once I execute all these three concept, then we'll definitely discuss on this because first I will explain these all 3 points and then definitely go for the explanation. So here we have the Titanic data. So this one, uh, here we have so much data actually. So what I'm going to do, I will do first. So it's use 3 digits to show 7 categories. No, sir, actually there we don't have 7 categories, only 3 categories. 3 digits means he's only using 0 and 1, no? So if suppose 7 categories there, yeah, binary values they will use. If suppose 7 categories will there, and that row is belongs with the any out of 7, any one of that category, he will pass 1, and the remaining 6 are 0, 0, 0. Now got the point? 0 to 1. Wait. If suppose here we have your fourth category, your sixth category, your eighth category, sorry, seventh category. These are the 7 categories are present, no, in that particular column. So when you apply one hot encoding on that 7 categories, okay, that 7 categories are become a columns when we use column transformer. And now suppose that row is belongs to the owners, then he will pass the 1, and others categories are nothing but what? 0. Then is, I think you got this point now. So do not worry about it. We will take another one examples. But first, go through the example that we have taken. Use it. Now I'm explaining you the map function. I'm using that map function on the this text column. Okay. So I have to do a slice down here data set. So I'll take a Titanic this column and wait. First I will slice down the data. Mm. This is also similar kind of one-hot encoding, but this is a different technique. Okay, directly I will use, don't worry. Directly I will use that one. So let's go for it. Hmm. What it is actually it is used. This is making some changes here. I will make map function now. It's easy, but what is going on? So Something is missing here. Hmm. I'm taking that column, okay, and only thing that I have to use check out is equals to uh, our data set, that is Titanic, okay, dot or column dot map. Is it visible to you? Hmm, my cursor is not open. Hmm. Map into the bracket. You have to pass which here we have female and male, right? So I'm using female here and side by side I'm using that male as well. Okay. So you have to pass here, that is bracket, and email. So you have to pass, the way we have created dictionary, similar kind of that. See the column. Female is nothing but your zero. So 0 0 0 till male. Fourth number is in male. Are you getting? Is this is easy, no? Wait, I will use that. Which one, house data. Replaced with the numbers or only with the binary numbers? Actually, map function is there. So mapping purpose we can pass no? Dealers, comma. Actually, the many times I have used that view filter. So I'll check the category spelling must. Why? Because better to get. Yeah. Impulse DUILD same, right? Student and book. Let's go for this one. Everything is correct. See. So now, uh, are you getting everyone? This is easy, no? If there is an what we have changed, no, it's not necessary to go with the binary always. You can change if I have given you example with the sex column as well as the posted by column. Posted by column we have multi-category system. Yeah, you can add, no, you can add here comma, category name and value. So on. Are you getting a point, everyone? Have you applied this concept simultaneously in your Jupyter notebook? Try it once. See, I have given you the transforming concept. Means if you want to convert your categories as a column, that time also you have one option that is in one hot encoding using column transformer. In the second attempt, we have another one option that is a map function. This is also we have to know unique values for that particular columns. Yes, always if you want to convert anything, then you have to know for unique values. Are you getting a point, everyone? I'm using multi-category as well as binary categories as well. Okay, so do not worry about it. I'll go for the third example. Third example is nothing but label encoding that we have taken. I think this is first time in some of the people and two times for the this batch means Saturday batch. So what I have to do, those guys know about label encoding. So can you tell me what I have to pass here? sklearn dot what I have to pass? Tell me now first. Pre-processing import label encoder. Okay. Now what I have to use? I have to create object. Okay. Label encoder bracket. Now what on which column you are going to use? That is okay. On which column? So I would like to go for house data BKRK. So I'm using here probability concept. That is why I'm just check out house data. Okay, and what now? L1 dot fit underscore transform. So what I have to use? Transform. Okay, into the bracket you have to use house data into the bracket. This one BK or HK. Here also I have got spell here. Check out. See, this is the data now you have converted. This BHK and RK, and posted by we have converted by map function and label encoding used on BHK or in RK column. So you can store this data because you have converted your data into memory. So you can easily use in machine learning purpose only. See you tomorrow. Okay, no problem. Yeah, can see you. So now, I think we have done the major task related to that. The way we have covered, I think everyone, you got the point about label encoding. Please say yes or no. Because if you have any queries, we'll do the solution all as well on it, right? And you know what? Actually, I'm sharing this file today after some time because you have to use this concept on your data set. Our main target about this session is when we go for the machine learning, that time your whole data set should be into the numeric. Without numeric data, we cannot do anything into the machine learning. Machine learning only understand numeric values. Okay. So whatever the data will be there, that should be converted into the numeric. Okay. Now, if you can't do the conversion, then you have to work on that. You have to work on that. Right. Always. Uh, See, sometimes you will get a data kind of this one, address and all and all. See, what is the you guys are thinking about? How can you convert this Bangalore and Mysore, Bangalore like this? See, why? If you think about the one question always you rise about addresses or any map, map locations are also we are having so many big links or www dot like suppose any website link is there. So you guys are thinking about how can you convert these columns because we are using into the machine learning purpose. See, first think about why we are going through the machine learning when we cover up the visualization. That time our next step is into machine learning. So what is the use of that machine learning? Machine learning is used for the prediction purpose. What prediction purpose? For example, if you have a data weather forecasting and you are going to find something like tomorrow will be the rain or not, what will be the temperature in what will be the temperature in coming 4 to 5 days. So you are predicting something. If suppose IPL data analysis is there going on and you are going to think about suppose like who will win tomorrow's match, CSK or RCB. So that is prediction. Okay. So you cannot predict addresses. So how can you predict address? If you want to predict address, you have to make that into categories. You cannot predict address. You cannot predict like see here. See, how can you predict longitude and latitude? You cannot. But you can predict price. You can predict their way means by the binary classification. You can predict like a posted by means who is a posted on the basis of all the data. You can pass this prediction purpose. So always think about it. Your questions will be the like a it's kind of based on the futuristic. What will be the next step of our means once we cover up the data analysis, what will be the next step? And conversion, I have said you already means the way we have covered conversion, label encoding, and data pre-processing, data cleaning, these things. These are the things that most important for the data analytics purpose. Data analytics is not a part of prediction. This is a part of pre-processing, cleaning, problem solution, and all. Okay. I applied this, the value is coming in for the male and female. Just take a fresh data set of Titanic. because I think Titanic data is correct. Your code is correct, ma'am. Freshly data you have to take. Because if there is not any kind of possibilities there, we get an name there. We have the male and female. First check out once again. Okay. So the way we have covered all three categories means three types. This is most important. Now just check out what are the things that we have covered in the pandas. Okay. I'm just listing down some concept here, and you can also tell me what are the things that we have covered. First, we have covered reading files. You can share me through the chat also as well. Reading files, even storing files, head, tail, info, mean, max, minimum, right, field, NA, raw NA, replace. Another one function, with label encoding, one hot encoding, and map function. Any function is remaining here. Lock function, iLock. See, these are the strings. I think I missed anything, please share it into the chat, because when you get this date, this file, no, Saturday, this 2-4, you will get these all the lines and go through the all the content, right? Because that is important. Any content is remaining here? Also, we have used I think most of the points that we have covered throughout these sessions, pandas. So whenever you get any problems in this function, just share me through the chat whenever sessions are going on. Okay, just definitely will go for this. Slicing, yep, slicing, log and iLog also I have taken. Now, till now, the contents that we have covered, that we have in front of you. Now, we have taken here about six to 10 sessions on this pandas data analytics EDA purpose, because these are the important patterns like important functions also. So work on the Excel files and all, because Excel files you have to check out the Excel, how to take the Excel files and all, right? Yes, shapes, shape, reshape, that is in part of NumPy, but we have worked with describe. Function. I think how many points that we have got? About 4, till 20 to 25. Yeah, so many concepts we have. So can we move for the Matplotlib now, right? So I'll give you introduction on it and some basic things related with the Matplotlib, right? How to import, how to take that. Maximum people, those are having the Anaconda or that time. I want to share you some files here. Check out your systems. There you have Matplotlib or not. I have shared the link. See, so many links we get here. Okay, Matplotlib purpose. Maximum time you have that Matplotlib into your file. But if you don't have Matplotlib, first check out this thing. Wait, I will show you. How do I check Matplotlib is present or not? So you know what? Actually, I will take another cell here. Wait, I will import import matplotlib. Okay, so you can take this as well. I will check this. Check out import matplotlib. This one. The way I am just passing the matplotlib. Pyplot. Okay, import matplotlib.pyplot as a PLT. So pie charts we get from this one. Pyplot. Okay, charts, pie chart, tips, supports, scatter plots, bar chart, histogram. So we are going to use all these things into our sessions. And side by side, you have to apply import numpy as a np as well, right? Because we are going to use some numeric values in plotting time. So better you have to pass the numpy as np and import matplotlib.py plot. Okay, these are the PLT is my alias and np is also alias of numpy. Okay, so whenever you go for the execution purpose, these things are important. So now, what is the exactly matplotlib? Yes, See, matplotlib is a Python library. What? Python library that is used for the data visualization purpose. This is a 2D library. Means two-dimensional graphical representation purpose we can use matplotlib. Okay. Always just think about it. This is the base of your visualization. The way in the website development, the people say that if you want to do a website development, you have to know about the HTML and CSS. The similar kind of that, if you want to go for the visualization, then always you have to know about matplotlib, right? Is it correct? So how can you do that matplotlib representations and all? Just we go for that. Okay. So I'm taking some examples here with the matplotlib, and you will get to know that. Today I'm not going in deeper into the matplotlib, but definitely you will get to know about the basic things. See, I'm taking x is equals to the first execution. First execution I'm doing here. X is equals to, see, what I'm going to pass here, np dot array into the bracket. I'll pass here, see, I'm passing here 1 to 6, 1 to 6. Not that much only. So this is array. So you have to pass into the array. So where did you see that np dot array? Where did you see? In previously, whenever you want to create one array, no, that time np dot array means if you want to create into numpy array and your interviewer asks you to create a numpy array, you have to do like this one, x is equals to np dot array. Okay. Then y is equals to, see, and you have to pass 1 to 250. This is simple array. I'm sure explaining you. Simple. So this is 1 comma 20 250, and this is x is equals to 1 comma 6. So two arrays now we have. Okay. And now if you want to show, you have to do plt dot, see what I'm doing here, plt dot plot into the bracket x comma y. Okay. And once I passed these two arrays into the plot, you have to do print plt. Sorry, better to pass like this one. I'll do plt dot. You can do like this as well. See, are you getting, guys? This is simple concept that I'm showing you. This is not a big thing that we brought in here. If suppose if you are thinking about what will be happen if I'm passing like this one, if suppose if I'm passing 5 comma 6, wait, actually this is, if I'm passing like this, no, the values of x that comes into the x-axis, because the plot function contains the two variables. Always plot function contains the two variables, that is an x. The first part is an x and second part is an y. If you make like this one, no, this y and this is x, check out. Now your data 0 to 250 comes into the x-axis, and y's data will come into where? Into the y-axis. Why? Because I have made the changes here. So always think about it. Your first attempt is an x, and if you pass a y as equals to only y-axis, yeah, y-axis. Check out. And you know what? Actually, I'm thinking about if I'm passing like this one, what will happen? See, what always graph want is if you want to show the graph, what always they want x data and y data. Why? Because x-axis data and y-axis data they want. So whatever the representation is in different thing means designing. I don't want line chart. I want pie chart, bar chart. That is in secondary. First, we have to learn about how to pass the data into the graph. Then we go for the different patterns. Okay, I think you got the my point. See, if I'm passing like a 5, 10, 20, and suppose suddenly I'm passing 70, 40. Okay, how many values are there? How many values are there? 5, 10, 20, 70, and 40. Suppose I am passing like this one, and y is having only 1 to 20, 250. So if I execute, and I'll copy this one. See what he is saying. The x and y must have same first dimension but have 5 and 2. Now got the point? Why this is the happening there? Because you have to pass the same values that present here. If suppose if I'm doing like this one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So your y-axis is in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And your x-axis is in 5, 10, 20, 17, 40. Now check out. Are you getting my point here? So what is happening here? What is going on here? Wait, I'll do like this one. Better to get a conclusion about it. See, check out the first, this 40. Where is in 40? This one, right? And here, and this one here. So check out the values are currently that whatever we having that is correct or not. The 5 is having 40, no. So it is a completely comes under the side by side. If suppose y is having here 70. So check out simultaneously in the parallel of 4, he is having a 70 here dot, and that comes into here. If 1 is to 5, 1 is to 5, then who is in 5? Here, this one, right? Sorry, wait. Now check out what I'm trying to say. This is your 1 into, check now. This is y-axis 1 and x-axis is 5. So here we have 5, but the value starts from the 10, 20, 30. Okay. Now check out 3. Now check out y-axis 3. Where is in 3? 3. And 3 is, who is that? 20. The 3 he is here and 20 is here. Are you getting my point? What I'm trying to say? The way in the previous example, the way he is working now, directly 1 to 6. 1 to 6 means 1 to 6 we have taken, no? That is why the two variables that we have taken. And you guys are thinking about why he is showing like a 250, and because we haven't passed and what. He checks the length of that two values, because if suppose if you think about here 10, okay, and 250, check out how he represents the 10. He finds the 10th position in the 250. So 10th, this one. Now I will give you one simple example, and you will get to know that what I'm trying to say. Okay. marker. Okay, marker is nothing but your sign is equals to, I'm passing here, that is O. I'm just passing O. Okay. So when I execute, we got an error. Oh, sorry, marker. Wait. I made some mistake. Should have to work on it. No? Mhm. Unrecognized marker styles. Zero will not work. If suppose if I pass like a plus sign, yeah. Why that thing is not worked actually? You can pass the star as well. See. So where did we get in dots? No, means the files 1 to 5. This we get here. 2 to 10. You will get 2 to 10. 3 to 20. 4 to 70. That is in 4 to this one. 70. And then- Are you getting a point here? Still, I never going through the step-by-step representation. I'm just giving you introduction part of this matplotlib. Okay, why? Because you have to know the every process that we are doing here. The steps are very easy. The representation of code is very easy. If suppose I'm passing only wait, I'm passing only y. I'm not passing x here. Check. So on the basis of y only he is getting this, right? So this is easiest way to representation. Run. Is cool. Yeah. So whenever you represent the matplotlib, it's really easiest work that we have. Actually, the starting with the y and the markers is equals to star. Sometimes these are the things that becomes under the we think always those are in the electrical and electronics telecommunication. Matplotlib there is or not. MATLAB is there, right? So MATLAB is a base of Matplotlib, and Matplotlib is a base of data visualization, means that comes into where um, Tableau and Power BI also we are having. So when you learn about on this platform, this is scratch things, right? This is the basic things. So when you learn about this one, how to set up the markers and how to set up x-axis, y-axis, there we have so many things: colors assigning, bar chart, pie chart, scatter plots, histograph. So once you learn this one, definitely when you go for the three-dimensional, means Seaborn and Power BI concept, then definitely you will enjoy because your base point is covered here. No, that is why. Yeah, Matplotlib is totally digital. It looks very easy here, but your diagrams, no, you can use here your data analysis answers. When you solve your problems, you can pass into the graphs and show them, like suppose who will win the match. So you can show the categories on the basis of this one. This is easy to implementation purpose, right? Now I will show you one more example and then we wrap up the session, right? Wait, I will show you one more example. I'll take this one. Markers he hasn't shown. Why he is not shown? Now it works because I think maybe because of my caps lock he is not showing like this one. Now see, this is look like so your bars are gone here. Means lines are gone here. So only plots are actually. Suppose credit card fraud detection is there, and you want to find out the how many. Suppose you are using a bar chart, okay, through the matplotlib, and you are applying that credit card fraud detection means how many frauds and how many true transactions are there. So you can pass your data into this matplotlib, and graphically he will show you how many means frauds and how many true data is there, right, on the basis of your graphs. Means it is a third thing. Means when you have, see here, when you have raw data, first attempt, your client is there. See, your client is there. After client, you will take that raw data. Okay. After raw data, you will do data pre-processing. So that we call data cleaning, right? And then see, I'm showing you steps. Okay. After data cleaning, you are going to take a problem statement. Okay. After problem statement, this is end. Means problem statement is nothing but your output. Means after problem statement, you are showing that problem solution for that solution. So you guys are thinking about this is a end. No. After ending, see, after ending, you can show your solution in a graph. Now got the point? That is why we are using the graphs. Graphical representation only. Input as a numpy and operations in a matplotlib. Output is in graph. Actually, it's not necessary to go with the always input is into numpy. You can, because here we are using only 2D dimension. But when we go for the 3 dimension, then definitely you have to use your data set, direct data set, multidimensional data set. So there we get a data into numeric form only. So if you think about creating only arrays is a matplotlib consider, no, you can go for the data set as well. So I will show you that is also, don't worry. Let me know, do you means did you get this one? Client, raw data, data pre-processing, data cleaning, problem statement, solution, then your step is coming, that is matplotlib. Okay, after this matplotlib you are going to work on seaborn, because seaborn is used for multidimensional visualization, and then we go for the machine learning. See, whatever that we are taking now, these are the step-by-step processes. Okay, this is prediction. Hope you guys got today's session. This is introduction we have taken through the matplotlib, but work on the pandas. See, this whole work we have covered: raw data, data pre-processing, cleaning, problem statement, and still the solution we get it easily. But now our data, the way we have covered data analytics part, now your data visualization part is going on. Once we cover data visualization, then we go for the data prediction. that is we call model prediction. So now your the first journey is covered, second journey is started now. So work on the first journey because that is important. Okay, see you now. Our summary, yeah, summary is, see, the first is we have taken two data sets and working on the one hot encoding dummy variables and label encoding. So your dummy variables is nothing but your map function. Here we are using two categories, two packages, that is in compose and pre-processing. That is using class that column transformer and one hot encoder. Column transformer is used for the converting your categories into the columns. Okay, that is for the useful. And one hot encoder is used for the categories that will convert into the numeric values, and then numeric values are converted into the columns. So that is a step. Okay, here in this line we are passing your column, which column you want to convert, that is 0th column, 3rd column, 10th column. You can pass -1 as well if suppose last column will be there. Reminder pass through is nothing but we have to, once we are working on the particular column, the remaining columns will be the pass through after conversion into the city. So all the data will goes into the np.array and stored into the house data. But here we have the drawback is that your whole data is converted into the np, right? That is the only thing that we got here, drawback. And then easily you can convert your data. If you think about map function is the easiest work that we have. The Titanic data dot sex dot map. See here, the sex column that we have converted in the female is equals to mapping here 0 and male is here 1. So easily we have done the mapping here. But when we are working on the multi-categorical system, that is an owner, dealer and builder. So owner is in having 0, dealer is 1 and builder is 2. You can add multiple, not only 3, you can add 10, 20, 30 as well. The way we have covered the map function, then third attempt, that is in label encoding. Label encoding gives you the random numbers to the categories. So always think about it, multi-categorial as well as the binary category also he works easily. Why? Because if you are having your BHK, R keys and binary, so 0 and 1 means RK and BHK. So this is easy to understand, label encoding. The label encoding has an inverse transform. So this is works, this is easiest work. So maximum time I used to work with the label encoder. If suppose many categories are there, I will go for the map function. Okay, very rarely case I can use one hot encoding. Now see, these are the functions that we have seen. So do not miss, these are the functions, try to use once again. Okay, I think this is introductory part of matplotlib visualization purpose we use and two-dimensional visualization. See guys, two-dimensional purpose. Okay, here we are passing the two arrays x and y with the two values only and passed into the plot plt.plot and then show. This is your showing purpose. Here we have added multiple values and the multiple values are mapping towards like 1 to 5, 2 to 10, 3 to 20. So x-axis data here, y-axis data here, and easily the graph is shown here. But marker, the dots are nothing but markers. So where your data is connected, 45, that is star. You can pass the star, dot, and dash, O is easily understanding purpose. But don't worry, tomorrow I'm going to show you all the markers and the colors as well. So tomorrow's session is most important for you all. Hope you guys got the today's session. Yeah, thank you so much. Happy Gudi Padwa to you all. Yeah, thank you. Same to you all. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Take care. See you. Bye bye.